A while back, it was suggested to me on Twitter that I try a game called Jungle Trouble on the ZX Spectrum. Accompanying this suggestion was a short video in which the person in question struggled to make even the first jump. That's embarrassing, I thought. I could probably do better than that drunk. I couldn't.
Warning. The stunts in this movie were performed by professionals, so for your safety and the protection of those around you, do not attempt any of the stunts you're about to see.
I would love to see Spectrum Tinted play Jungle Trouble on the ZX Spectrum. I imagine it would be mildly amusing. Don't know what this game is. It looks like an absolute fucking nightmare. Also, what the hell is going on with that monkey? Right, one of these bastard buttons must be jump. It's time to look at the instructions. What is the jump button? What is the jump button? Oh. How did I do that? But it's got an up arrow next to it, which would lead me to believe that that is jump. And he just falls over. It doesn't even give you like an indication of... Fucking hell. This guy's useless. No wonder there's only 3 sections. I've just picked up an axe. Oh, do you have to pick up the axe every time? Oh my word. Imagine if I got to the end of this without realising that. Jesus Christ. Fucking stupid. Jump, you moron. This is ridiculous. Am I going to have to rewatch the footage where I did this correctly? What was the timing for me to get it before? I'm baffled. Why did I do it then? How did I manage to do it that one time? Do I hold the button? Nope. Let me read this out loud. First, you must fetch your axe by moving right into the edge of the screen. Seems pointless. A magnified view of your axe will appear along the bottom of the screen. To jump over the stepping stones, you must have the longest run-up possible and then press the jump key as you approach the edge of the land. Right. So you have to do it from this end. Published by Durell Software in 1983, Jungle Trouble is a strange beast. What at first looks like an action platformer is actually more of a quick time event platformer. You're not using physics to determine your platforming ability, you're using specific button presses at specific times. And none of that is really explained to you through the language of the game itself. Everything you need in order to succeed at Jungle Trouble is lodged within the instructions, which... Okay, so I first read them when I was drunk, but it still doesn't necessarily inform you of the timing or the exactness of what it is that you have to achieve. There are only 4 buttons in Jungle Trouble: left, right, up and down, assigned to the cursor keys. Step 1 in the instructions, and it's something that you really need to know, so good luck if you just had the cassette for this game and not the inlay. You need to move to the far right on the first platform you start on to pick up an axe. The axe is vital because you'll need it to get past the trees on the second section of the level. The next part of the instructions state, to jump over the stepping stones, you must have the longest run-up possible and press the jump key as you approach the edge of the land. That sounds doable, right? But no matter how much I tried, apart from one time where I accidentally managed it, I fell on my acutely animated face. What the hell was going on? Twitter once more came to my aid with a comment from James O'Grady that explained you have to let go of left before pressing jump. Nowhere in the instructions does it explain any of this at all, and to be honest, I was skeptical. So on another night, and coincidentally mildly inebriated once again, I gave it a second shot. Chapter 2. Jungle Boogie. Okay, so the trick apparently is to let go of left when you press jump. So let's see if that works. Hey, 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 hey. I see him. You little shit. Has he took it? You little shit. Fuck. Yes. Tremendous. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. Okay, no, 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 monkey, no. No, monkey. Whew. Come on, tree. Go down. What is this tree made out of? Die, tree. Oh, is my axe has gone blunt. Oh. See this every time now. It's piece pissed. I don't know what anyone's complaining about. Tree. Oh, yeah, straight down. Nice. Oh, you fucker. Come on, axe. Don't you break on me. Yeah. Toll on this. I'm gonna have to do a run up. I don't know when to do it. Okay, I'm gonna give it. I'm just gonna count to 3 and go 1, 2, 3. It's fair to say that Jungle Trouble has a learning curve. Well, it's more like a lot of learning spikes. Everything requires very precise timing, and it's not something that can be written, it's something that you just have to get a feel for. And you will, with practice, and that feeling of nailing it each time is incredible. All of this said, though, I've mostly only discussed the first area. Once you reach the second section, you're tasked with chopping down trees, avoiding thieving bastard monkeys, avoiding falling bastard trees, and making your way to the other side. It's complicated by the fact that your axe will dull over time, so trips back to the start are normally needed at least every 1.5 trees chopped, but you'll no doubt need to do it a lot more than that because of the bloody monkeys. There are 4 difficulties that you can play Jungle Trouble on. Inexplicably, 1 is the hardest and 4 is the easiest. At difficulty level 4, which is what you're seeing now, it's a lot easier to deal with the monkeys. Everything runs slower and the monkeys seem to get confused or something halfway towards you if you turn and run at them. On difficulty level 1, which you're seeing now, the speed is ramped up drastically and the monkeys will not leave you alone for a minute's peace. There's a specific method of pressing left at exactly the right time, as with everything in this game, to kill the stupid monkey right where it stands, but I've managed this a total of twice, and not even in the same game. So if you're going to be playing on the hardest difficulty, this is something you definitely need to get good at if you want to score a decent time for your run. Otherwise, most of your time is going to be spent running back home for another axe. The last section involves a rope swing, which, unbeknownst to me when I first played it, you don't run at. You just stand in one place, press and hold up, and then let go of up to get off. Do not run at it, that leads to sadness. When it looks like you're finally done, a gap opens up in the floor. If you're slow, like me, you'll not react to this at all, which is a shame because it just gets so big that you can't do anything but fall through. Thankfully, this doesn't kill you off, so once you've fallen down, climbed up the ladder, got back over the rope swing, it's just a case of running and jumping at, once again, the exact correct time to get past. And that's it. That's Jungle Trouble. It's as simple as they come. It's difficult to master, and it's really, 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 really good. Like, I've put more hours into this than half of the games from the current generation of gaming, because it transcends its own simplicity. Each section of the game is gaming boiled down to its bare basics. It is about timing, it's about hand-eye coordination, it's about killing monkeys and getting really excited about it. There's a certain unwritten rule set that can often be difficult to get right. It's something that arcade games excelled at because they wanted you to keep sticking tightly to the controls while pumping quid after quid into a machine. It's game feel. It's that satisfaction of how a game feels in the hands, and it's something that can either occur by design or happy accident. With Jungle Trouble, it's really hard to tell. It goes from being a frustrating hellscape to a feeling of pure joy when you can nail each and every one of its hidden cue cards. And just as quickly as you get used to it, you'll complete it. The game then is not a grand adventure so much as it is a high score attempt, and it wears this quite honestly on its sleeve. It's a game designed to be played for 10 to 20 minutes, then packed away safely in its cassette case until next time. In reality, as your skill with the game increases, that 10 to 20 minutes quickly spirals into an hour or two, because you know that this time you'll beat that high score, but then that ruddy monkey.
Where are you going with that disc? You are not putting that on again. Marcel, okay, if you press that button, you are in very, very big trouble.
Wicked, incredible. Well, big up! All the original jungle is massive. The original dancehall jungle is there. General Levy alongside the MB. The world is in trouble. I will tell a murderer. It goes, I am the incredible general. Sensational with the gummy. Incredible general. Select to that. Yo, Maddy will have